Can we just turn down the sun a little bit? I'm enjoying the warmer weather, but this heat wave is unbearable and will continue to bake the Western interior this weekend. Lots of sunshine across the country, but thankfully there is a possibility of rain and a few thunderstorms. So here's your forecast. We know it's this dominating high pressure system that's to blame for the extreme heat. It's acting like a heat dome and trapping the heat underneath. But the good news is we do have a trough that's starting to strengthen in the lower levels of the atmosphere and will possibly bring down some moisture for the country. But more on that a little bit later. Let's see how hot it's going to get this weekend across the country, and sizzling hot, I tell you, especially over the western interior during heat wave conditions, temperatures soaring to the upper 30s and yet again above 40 degrees over the northern areas of the Northern Cape, as well as the southern areas of our neighboring countries, Namibia and Botswana. Temperatures in the mid-20s along the coast and hot and humid in KwaZulu-Natal, with also around 30 degrees in Gauteng. Heatwave conditions will continue into Sunday for the Cape provinces, especially in the Northern Cape, 42 degrees in Upington, peaking at 40 degrees in Kimberley. This prolonged heat wave is extremely dangerous. Drink enough water and please wear lighter clothing and do not leave kids or any pets unattended in a hot car. Over the coastal areas, temperatures expected in the mid-20s and another humid day for Durban, peaking at a high of 31 degrees, also above 30 in Pretoria. And then this weekend, a northeasterly wind gusting in Richards Bay on Saturday morning, then later a south-southeaster picking up in Cape Town, and into Sunday, that Cape Doctor will blow fresh to strong at times over the peninsula as well as in the mother city. An onshore flow for the southern coastline and also a gusting southerly wind for the west coast, with a southerly wind blowing in the Eastern Cape and parts of KwaZulu-Natal. But the Weather Service has issued a level 1 yellow warning for the possibility of dangerous seas along the west coast, with wave heights of more than 4 meters expected on Saturday overnight into Sunday over the coastal areas. Looking at our synoptic analysis, we are expecting some cloud on Saturday over the southern areas and foggy patches the morning over the coast, as well as in KwaZulu-Natal and parts of the lowveld, including Mpumalanga. An onshore flow is expected to bring in a few showers for the lowveld and Limpopo. And then later after another extremely hot today, isolated thunderstorms expected yet again in parts of the Karoo and mainly over the interior of the Eastern Cape. On Sunday, that onshore flow bring in more cloud and a few light showers for the coastal areas, light rain showers along the eastern escarpment, and then finally that surface trough starting to strengthen and bringing down a few isolated thunderstorms over Namibia, expected in the Northern Cape, parts of the hot Karoo, and this includes the Eastern Cape. Here's your summary on what you can expect on Saturday. Mainly dry and extremely hot over the northern areas as well as in the west. A few isolated storms likely in the Eastern Cape over Lesotho surrounding areas and reaching the southern parts of KwaZulu-Natal, and light showers, a few isolated thunderstorms expected throughout the weekend along the eastern escarpment as well as parts of the lowvelds and Limpopo. A 60% chance for the northern areas on Sunday, and then thunderstorm activity also increasing a little bit, becoming very isolated over the Northern Cape after extremely hot today, expected in parts of the Karoo and the Eastern Cape, becoming scattered over the northern areas north of the escarpment as well as over Lesotho, and an onshore flow expected to bring in light rain for the southern coastline. Well, that's all from me, and remember, no matter the weather, we're in this together.